welcome back to my book corner for another story time with me, Rockin' Ryan. Now, I'm sure you're all wondering why I've got hair and a pirate hat. More on that a little bit later on. But first, a very, very happy Easter to all of you out there who are watching. I'm sure you're having the best day, and just like me in the background, have lots of yummy Easter eggs to munch on as well. A very big special thank you to Ollie and the rest of his family, including his sisters Freya and Sophia, for making me this lovely Easter card and popping it through my letterbox. So thank you very much for that, Ollie, and I'll see you hopefully very, very soon back in preschool. Now also, it's another special day. It's not just Easter, it's also a very happy 7th birthday to George, who I know is watching with his sister Maisie and his little baby sister as well. So a very, very happy birthday to you, George. 7 years old today. I'm sure you're going to have the best birthday ever. Now, on to today's story. It's all about pirates. And that's why I've got my special pirate hair and my special pirate hat as well. Shall we see if we can make a really big pirate sound? I'm going to go first with a great big arr. Could you make one after 3? 1, 2, 3. Perfect. This story is called Pirate Pete and His Parrot. But before we start, let's turn on those listening ears. Click. Get nice and comfortable because here comes today's story. Pirate Pete and His Parrot. Written by Richard Watson and Jenny Woods. Once there was a pirate called Pete who had a purple parrot. Other parrots would say, "Pretty Polly," and "Piece of 8," but not Pete's. Pete's parrot could only say one thing. "He did it," squawked the silly bird. It got Pete into all sorts of trouble. One day, while the pirates were busy cleaning the deck of the Jolly Crossbone, Captain Barnacle strolled past. He didn't see a bucket of soapy water in his way and stepped straight onto it. "Arr! Who left that there?" growled the captain, pulling off his wet boot. All the pirates hid their mops, but the purple parrot shrieked, "He did it! He did it!" "It wasn't me," cried Pete, but Captain Barnacle was furious. Suddenly, a voice from the crow's nest shouted, "Land ahoy!" They had arrived at a desert island. Pete went to pick fruit for his parrot, while the other pirates searched for the buried treasure. The captain was so busy looking at his treasure map, he fell down a great big hole. "Who dug this hole?" he bellowed, shaking the sand out of his hat. "He did it!" Captain Barnacle was so angry, he marched Pete back onto the ship. "Now I need a big drink and a nice snack," he said. He took down his special biscuit barrel from the cabin shelf. "Arr!" cried the captain, peering inside. "Who's eaten all my biscuits?" The purple parrot quickly swallowed the last few crumbs. Then he landed on Pete's shoulder and he squawked, "That's right, he did it!" Captain Barnacle's face turned red with rage. But he looked at his soggy boots, his sandy hat, and his empty biscuit barrel. "The next time you cross me, you'll be walking the plank," roared the captain, stomping off. "Oh, it's not fair," grumbled Pete. "I wish I was captain, then I wouldn't get into trouble so much." He picked up his captain's hat and plopped it onto his head, just like my captain hat. As soon as Pete put on the hat, the black ship sailed alongside the Jolly Crossbone. A band of nasty pirates was preparing to jump on board. "Give us all your gold," they cried, waving their cutlasses in the air. A cutlass is another name for a very sharp sword. Suddenly, one of the pirates froze with fear. "Look," he whispered, That captain looks like Hideous Harry, the world's scariest pirate. He pulled out a poster which looked just like Pete and his parrot. Wow. I heard that Hideous Harry caught a giant squid by tying up its tentacles, said one pirate. Pete's parrot swooped through the air and shrieked loudly, He did it! I heard he was a champion sword fighter and won a tournament with an arm tied behind his back, cried a peg-legged pirate. I heard he stole the sea witch's magic wand, added another, and turned all his enemies into jellyfish. He did it! He did it! He did it! The pirates began to tremble. Just then, Pete had a brilliant idea. He picked up a mop and pointed it at the nasty pirates. Be gone, you bunch of bandits, he bellowed, waving the mop at them, or I'll turn you into sea slugs. It's the sea witch's wand, they whimpered. He really is Hideous Harry. And look, they all jumped overboard. Help! Screamed the nasty pirates. Run away! Pushing and shoving each other, they scrambled back onto their own ship. The black ship speedily set sail, leaving a trail of white foam frothing along behind it. Pete took off the captain's hat and put it back on the ship's wheel. With a flap of his purple wings, the parrot landed on Pete's shoulder. Maybe you aren't such a bad pet after all, smiled Pete. Captain Barnacle climbed out of his cabin just in time to see the ship disappear over the horizon. Well done, me hearty, he said to Pete. You deserve a reward for being so brave. He gave Pete a bulging bag of gold coins and the purple parrot an even bigger bag of birdseed. Who saved the Jolly Crossbones for a band of fearsome pirates? Asked Captain Barnacle. He did it, said the purple parrot. The end. Ooh, that was a good story all about pirates. I love pirates. Some of them are a little bit scary though, but hopefully I don't look too scary in all of this. So, that's all for today's story time. I'm sure that you're having the best day, but if it is time to go to sleep, let's close those eyes. No snoring, with a great big arrgh. I will see you next time back here in my book corner tomorrow for another story time with me, Rockin' Ryan. But for now, bye-bye.